y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's Alyssa Darby Daisy. I am a mishmash channel, but I almost always do budgeting anymore. I am a married mom of 2 young kids, and we are budgeting our way to paying off just under $10,000 worth of debt, financial freedom, and buying our first home. If that is something you think you'd like to follow and you don't mind me tripping over my words, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Today we are doing just a small cash stuffing because we are doing budget by paycheck now. So my husband's paychecks are much bigger than mine right now. Eventually, hopefully mine will be pretty big too. This is just for a little bit of work that I did, plus an article that I wrote. I did go ahead and pull some out for taxes. I don't share that amount with y'all, but mostly right now we are going to be stuffing a whole bunch of ones, and then we're going to do a couple big ones. If you are not new here, you will notice that I'm not using my new binders. There is a reason for that. I'm a perfectionist, and I really need to let that go. I am trying so hard to figure out the perfect way to organize them, and I just need to let it go. I just need to let it go and put them to use because they're beautiful, and they're just currently on my kitchen table where I keep shuffling things around to figure out the perfect order every time I sit down to eat a meal, and I just need to put them in an order and go with it. So anyway, with that said, there are a couple of double envelopes that are going to be put together. Like I think I mentioned last time, I am going to put Hulu and Netflix together in one envelope. So I am going to go ahead and start stuffing it that way, and I'll probably just go ahead and merge them during this cash stuffing. So with that in mind, I'm still not going to count what the totals are, which is one reason that I'm stuffing so much in Hulu and Netflix, because it is going to be due, I think, before the next time that I do one of my cash stuffings, which mine are the ones that are stuffing the sinking funds. My husband's are stuffing like our bills and our weekly like cash envelope type stuff. So with all that in mind, I'm just rambling. I kind of forgot that I needed to record a video. I've just been going and going and going. Life is wild. I had lots going on. Oh, but we did get the letter back from the student loan people about rehabilitating my husband's loan. So we are able to get the ball rolling on that, and we figure we're going to go ahead and get that started. Whether or not his loan gets, what's the word I'm looking for, forgiven under the new terms, I don't know if that's going to be one of the ones that gets forgiven, but we'd rather go ahead and start this process, start paying them, and if it gets forgiven, cool, and if not, then we're already on the right path. So straight into it. And my cash tray is still upstairs too. I keep forgetting to bring it down, and my kids have been playing with it, so it might be trash. Anyway, $124 is what we're stuffing today, and a lot of it's in one, so bear with me. We've got 50, 70, 90, 100, 101, 102, 103, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 124. So we have exactly how much we're supposed to have. We've just got the 150, got a couple of 20s, got a 10, and we've got all our ones, and I'm just going to make sure we're all in the frame there. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so we are off and running. All right, so we are stuffing for the week of September 11th through the 17th. Like I say, we are not stuffing any of our bills this week, and we are not stuffing any gas, groceries, fast food, any of that. That gets stuffed on my husband's paychecks. All right. This is all a new way we're doing things, and we're just kind of rolling with it and seeing how we go. So phone is just getting $1. This is for when my phone goes kaput, we'll have some set aside to get me a new one. Computer build is for my husband to build a computer, and we're just putting $1 in that one too, because these are both like long-term, bigger dreams. I mean, mine's more like when my phone dies, I'll have money set aside. Whereas my husband has a computer that works, but he'd rather have something that works better. House is not getting stuffed. We stuff that currently with any leftovers in our cash envelopes at the end of the month. That is obviously something I would like to start stuffing real money in, and hopefully with my new job, that will be something we can do. All right. These are all out of order because I had said I wasn't going to worry about it because I was going to put them in my binder, and I didn't do that. So we're going to see if we can get these. I should have put them in order before I started recording though. I don't know. Y'all, just bear with me because, you know, if I didn't struggle like this, it wouldn't be one of my videos. Is that not true? I feel like that's true. Okay. It looks like all I did was swap them. Hopefully that's good. All right, so glasses and contacts is getting $1. I feel like I'm never going to get my contacts. I'd like to get them before it starts getting really cold here because I have a feeling that I'm going to really need them if I'm going to be on campus, if I'm going to be masked. I don't want my glasses to fog up, so I'd really like to have... Oh my gosh, what did I do? Y'all, what did I do? Did I stuff it in pet, or did I stuff it in glasses and contacts and then move pet over? Like, I literally don't even know. I'll have to watch the footage back. I'm leaving these two out with $1 with them because one of them had $1 put in and one didn't. And when I watch the footage back to edit, I will know which one this goes in. So I'm just going to set that off to the side and hope that it does not fall behind my desk. And I'm not even going to edit it out because honestly, this is just me. This is me. And if you don't like it, let the video play in the background to work on my watch hours, please. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, car maintenance is getting $1 and I'm setting this off to the side. It has been stuffed. Okay, birthdays and gifts is only getting $1 this week, although we are gonna obviously have some more birthdays come up here real soon, so we'll have to dip back into that. Daisy is getting $1. This is for me to buy stuff for like my YouTube channel or anything like that. Oh, by the way, my husband and I did record our first episode of our podcast, but editing has proved to be a lot harder than I had expected. So it is currently on the, on hold. So we might have an episode out in October, we might not. We'll see. All right, Paladin, that's for my husband, for like his blog or anything like that. Gets $1. I think he is about ready to get his domain name finally, so that'll be exciting. School is just getting $1 this week. We will probably have to stuff a little bit more than that because my son's gonna need some more stuff for school. All right, Dylan is getting $1. That's my husband, obviously. And then I'm getting $1. And yeah, hopefully we can start stuffing these more. What I'd like to do is kind of prioritize and set goals for the ones that don't have a date attached to them. Set a goal of like, we want to have approximately this much in it. And then once we spend from it, we'll go back up to that amount. I've seen people do that with their sinking funds. I think that's a really good idea. So that's kind of what I'd like to do. For now, the kids are getting $1, and that is literally the only $1 that's in there, but that's fine. Clothing is also getting $1. Like I said, it's mostly just $1 this week. We are working on making sure that we have, we are putting $1 in family fund. We're working on making sure we have enough for my son's birthday because that is coming up very soon, and making sure that we are preparing for Halloween because we want to get the kids costumes, and making sure that we can pay our Netflix, and then Hulu's coming up right after that, so we need to make sure. And the price just went up on it, so it's probably going to be due a little bit sooner. If you are new here, we buy $50 gift cards from the grocery store so we can get free gas. So that's why we don't have this as like a monthly bill. It's because it's due, the Netflix is due approximately every 2 months, and we have 2 housemates that pay part of it, or like pay it every other time, so like we only have to pay it every 6 months. And then the Hulu had been due every 2.5 months. It's probably gonna be closer to every 2 months now also. Okay, so anyway, wherever I was, I like to ramble and kind of sing sometimes. So yeah, so I'm gonna put all this together here, and like I say, when I watch the footage back, I'll know where that goes. Okay, so we are putting the car registrations together. So these are also a little bit out of order. So the car registrations are going together now, and then the kids' birthdays are going together. So Easter is getting $1. That's not rolling around for quite a while, so stuffing this with $1 each week is going to be plenty for now. Masterclass is going to get $1. That's going to be a while, but it's also quite expensive, so we definitely should keep an eye on that. Shutter is only getting $1. Okay, here's where we're starting to have some fun. Okay, Halloween is going to get $22, because that is going to be here before you know it. I just can't even believe. And we don't know what we're going to do yet. We might be a little more chill this year. The last couple of years we dressed up in family costumes. Well, 2 years ago we didn't dress up at all, because it was, the Rona. But the year before that, and then last year, we dressed up as the Scooby-Doo gang, and so we want to do something different this year. But my husband and I talked about it, and we may just kind of sit it out and let the kids dress up. Okay, so got Halloween. Oh, I skipped kid's birthday. There we go. Okay, so we are putting these together. I'm not going to count them yet, though, but there is quite a bit in Lucas's birthday, so I'm gonna put these together, and what we're gonna do is once Lucas's birthday rolls around, so actually this might be fully stuffed. Once Lucas's birthday rolls around, we will then roll this over to Orion's birthday. So these are just together, and since their birthdays are almost exactly 6 months apart, we just figure we can save up for one kid, and then if there's any left over, that can just roll over to the next kid's birthday. And we are gonna do something similar with the car registration. I'm actually going to make sure that the Halloween envelope's in the right spot. Okay, so car registration, we are going to do the same thing. Now, they're only getting $1 this week, but these are a couple of months apart from each other, so we're going to stuff the one, and then once that's paid, here's the extra $1. Once that's paid, then we will roll anything that's left over to the next registration. And then we'll have almost 10 months to save up for the one after that. Okay, hopefully that all makes sense. Things are changing right now in our budget. Christmas is only getting $1 this week, and I know that we really need to go hard on that one soon, or we're just not going to be able to do anything. And that's fine too, honestly, because Christmas is more about being with family than it is about necessarily buying a whole bunch of stuff, but such is life. Okay, I do have. All right. And then we are putting the memberships together. So Kosai only has a couple dollars, but we're going to go ahead and move that to the Zoom membership. And what we will do is once we can buy a Zoom membership, we will purchase that, and then anything that's left over will go towards when our Kosai membership is due. So hopefully that all makes sense. I put them together, but I didn't put $1 in it. Y'all, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome. I am always like this, I promise. And some people love that. Honestly, it's something I had to come to terms with about myself, because I used to honestly kind of shame myself about how scatterbrained I am. And I've come to realize that I more than likely have ADHD, although I did get denied a diagnosis, but that's a story for a different day. But anyway, so I've just come to accept that this is just who I am, and I'm running with it. So, all right. And again, I didn't make an envelope for P.O. Box yet because it's supposed to go in my binder, but it's not yet. So putting $1 in P.O. Box, and then we are going to put Hulu and Netflix together. And honestly, I feel like that might be close to stuffed. Oh, I think Netflix comes up first, but does it really matter? I don't know. I'm just going to stuff them together, and we are going to put this last 30 in here, and we will count these at the end of the month, although, like I say, a couple of these are going to be used before the end of the month, so I will make sure to let you know what went on with those, if there's any left over, etc., etc. And what I decided to do as far as counting the envelopes and kind of keeping track of like how much it went up or down, I feel like doing it month to month isn't going to be super interesting since I'm only stuffing these twice a month. So I think I'm going to do it by quarters. So I will count them at the beginning of October, and then I will not count them again until I close out December, start January. So I will do them by quarter, and we can kind of see where we're going, how things are progressing up or down. Obviously things will probably go down drastically after the holidays, but there are other things that will be in the spring that we'll already have started saving up for, so it might go up. I have no idea. I'll be interested to see the trends. I'm kind of one of those people that likes to weigh myself almost every day, and I'm not obsessive about losing weight. I'm actually kind of comfortable where I'm at right now, which is heavier than a lot of people probably would be. But point is, I just like to see the trends. I like to see what my weight does, and I like to do that I like spreadsheets. That's a passion of mine. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling because it looks like I've already been rambling for almost 14 minutes. I'm gonna let y'all go and enjoy the rest of your week. And if you have not watched my last video, go ahead and go watch that, and make sure you watch the end. There's a little surprise in there for you. And I will see y'all on Saturday. And that will either be finally the shop with me that I recorded back in July, that I am almost done editing. I just need to remember to actually open it. Or it might be me starting to use my new binders. I don't know, moving everything over. We'll see. You can find out with me on Saturday. All right. Bye, y'all.